This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Okay, Baba Hobad, make Awuni Achireba when I heard the IGP, the new IGP, the substantive IGP, the current IGP, and Nema Oye, and Ghana for response so far, and then the meeting or encounter with religious and faith-based leaders. 25th of this month, which was Monday, Ichemi. Every Saturday, Minia, a day abaning Susan, one in mine.
Yo, Mate, Medasi, Ciao. Na mencha Minyanuma Yeshawa Nanyumri. Many specific greetings to His Lordship, Justice Alexander Osetutu.
No, okay. Waba
Wasanko.
Okay.
Na Gabriel Nyamiwo emergency medicine. And Emmanuel Kusisapon, head biomedical statistical unit or Confanoji teaching hospital. Now, Madame Fuisusutie pa Isaac Abwaji Mensa or a Bayport Savings and Loans, a Doom branch, a Hono Yejuma, Michia Onosusu. Lawyer, welcoming news. IGP, maybe I'm going to say Namo Mudi Honkomo. Here said, and I say Ghana for IGP no too. What has changed? What has changed? What it simply means is that Obi ye bibi a ye timamu for no fe. Ye dear ye no you, and that is all. Submissions have been made to the effect that maybe there are political and there could have been no political undertones and all of that. I demand. The point is simply that then Niema ni adwenem ko nyema nyansa nim esisi ye boom raso fa ye hudi ya Ghana ni gina wa ohun se ade e koso yenye but okakra wakokyere ana watu ana mokra se yenchi obi no kra no e chi na enkuduru he. Police itself has had occasion to complain so omachiche criminals kra court nkra na eja wo haven't you heard before? So Ajuma pabi no bi ye ene yehu and we are praising. And I think I doff my hat to the IGP. Enyamenko, I think what you hear what the CC. Ngana nibia wo follow no bia there has been a paradigm shift.
But Ghana police, they are me trust someone and saying, not that I don't trust them. Me, as I've always said, we will get the police that you take your victim as you find it. We'll get the police that we invest in. And they na obi Mercedes Benz or Fabia Horna or cruisy. That's the proper cruising. Or cruisy or now I say, is he okay? Benam was apart from say, corporate scrutiny, we should take him somewhere because obi me share video now. I wonder, is it because say now per say car no because Benz the obi him say Benz ba say ne steering ne say any problem. But the way na all screechy or na meaning what he was seeking to achieve, and he could have caused serious accident.
Yes.
Video no babontia the following day the guy was in custody.
Yes.
I prosecuting.
Yeah, but lawyer also said he was build this point to make the question now. So what you want to mean tree Benz and side, the want to mean tree side.
Oh, met me actually, but just I mean tree side.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
he displayed skills.
Exactly, but the point is say,
he displayed a remarkable skill. Yeah, me drivers, me who drivers
the dexterity.
The dexterity.
It was
very beautiful.
But I was Fast and Furious one be fan corner or Kobuam.
Who's there? Onumkanichi. What do you say? We so we did Bonepa na police didn't police car Obama police car crash. No assassin. Oh, he can screech.
Was like a
and turn. Oh yes. Oh yeah, near mama. And to me, one I saw it to be entertainment. Who say guy no was skill, driving skill. Ebenezer can dexterity no. Said the adroitness with which was he turning wheels, connected and a beautiful.
That's the Caribbean with me. The type of car I'm not seeing.
I also count. Still lawyer.
I agree, but cars doesn't be so
there was skills display. And a bonnet. enya ne kwanso a no abusa nti nipa ye nyina ye di traffic so ye ni abre I jame sweltering sun awie bo yeti awiem na otimi ye okasa no abusa ze nipa no nti na we sound bra me I ask those questions na me busa so nipa we sound then no person wo kire so said the usi can ye I'm still in a state of doubt say nipa no we sound papa but be that as it may ya chino police has acted swiftly amenya obi kura ko dwonso okwan mu ho
yeah
no so ya chino
akwara the total drivers by
on so musuban ba kono no and on kumasi anya o pa
chese kwan ne ho na chese
traffic kichi ya no akogina tai no ho na wa ye de obeye nti
we ya na o to den say chese was snobel
obedi watem kra kan snobe nkwa obedi watem kra onse omo matem die minim se omo matem dia
o ma me tifi na o ma me de
me da se
e
o ma me no papa
o ma me no papa
o ma me no papa nkwa
o ma me kra na hunu aban mo
ezi eno ani bullets a omo sali e wo kwan so ho na obi bebusa the IGP afre religious bodies whatever omo no omo kasa no me kra me se me hunu se nke needless. Needless because Ayamra no enforce it. These laws have been on our books for a very long time. Sleeping, lobby and your home, or no one was so them running by Juma. So you ever say beer, now you're using it in Nimsem Rebisao.
Exactly.
And that for that reason, sensitization is better. No problem. But I think say Ayamra no honum. He's not doing anything different. He's only being somebody who is acting according to the laws, or protecting, according to the laws now or enforcing. And Nipasa was say Yabonaba, so Yeshin Ukrani. Na me Adeba Kwa, Misru Kakra. We have had similar incident before. Dom Levo was somebody like this. He was biting until he bit Obi for in government and a kofa ne early exit. I want to think that or believe that Odampare say okay from testimonies from friends in the police service she say or no so you no nonsense person he will bite across the board na ma ban enko say oh wa bite me die bi nti obe tete no because he nyina yeta na chi ya isusu say the only way this sanity ebe ba o manimu edos no do a prophecy and then amitie is ankama these laws are omokeka nyina are on our books.
The laws are there. Ghana
noise crime
your mosquito ordinance now Ghana
we should go according to the laws. We live within the framework of a legal system and on a democratic republican state. And that if we believe in that and we have promulgated laws to live by those laws, please, Momayen endeavor, Momayen try, say we'll go by that.
Let's go by the laws we have promulgated. Yes. Because without the laws,
we'll descend
into the state of nature. And once we get into the state of nature, only God knows where we'll be under the Hobbesian society.
Now, before I'm a debate, now the history of prophecies and all. You see, religion, there has been some infernal spiral of prophecy or religious practice and it's about time. Or the prophecies or your religious exercises such that it will be in conformity with the rules. Will abide by. And you can't even make calls and cross the street because it will be the ADSC no dede. I don't get it. Oh, your sport. Why do you have to play or sound in such a high din as to deafen the ears of people? Moving innocent pedestrian or move or live on life as citizens. Krumhan so their baron. But now be so any promotion. Yeah, one mo be ball bra. Cool. Now, what Jiho did dafa
na ultimate classroom there cry na asem na anadwo no your boys na opa ho asem na oko raise issue there that night no ye bedu me wa ma de achi
na nya wo nko a me wo another issue with the Muslim community mo ko bompaye mo wo mo time a mo de bompaye sa ntiamunu azan ya omo ya Allahu akbaru ashhadu an la ilaha illallah na hon bobosoro na travel very far de depa you see yam penokreka and ye jai your honsa na ye timu tse bola
so omu committee no bi so let's see how
enti saade no say na kamoma obi a on use hon no no megina mosque nanim o de on team on fa nipa ne no nkwantiam kura that would have been a bit maybe mitigated of friend my time was cry ni
obi a wo say okọ we nim say 4 born na so okọ there say 4 no boy wo say o set alarm now sorry ko
so enti omo bompa na saade de no nyina I think it is about time we consider those
okay
because hadwene ye see say mra ye ni religious state mu enye Christian state enye Muslim state and Islamic state secular state there. You need to also respect those who do not believe. But that is highly contentious.
Whether say religious and faith-based, for who Ghana say a secular state, that is also an issue.
Oh, no, the opinion. No, the it's not about opinion.
No, I'm saying
it is. I know the constitutional establishment, and the religious state, and to so be your opinion say or dominate, and I don't see you win there. That is an opinion.
You don't have that argument.
And I'm saying I know your opinion. But we need to diffuse that.
So we are a religious country. I mean, we say
that is it is so. People say so based on the dominance exactly. of one over the other. But as constitution established, or as by constitution established, we are a secular state. We need to respect the general rules we have set for one another.
Messages are almost send there, but lawyer, note this. Maybe if you cry, I cry. Note this. There are two issues. Laws, no, and interpretation are court. There, the interpretation the two sunti na ma posifo adwuma no den kakra ba ko Republic versus Comfortano say okay sa case no decision a court permitted touch about some crofo a de omo kwa sorry dem more treaty or money say whether so omo fundamental human rights and so for no wetieti asunto akoso assault and I say court no be find say one na ode ho akose so when I say a bubble and a bell size permitted, we will look at that and see where we draw the line. And then again, Republic versus Asante, and so of the police no arrests, invitation, and unlawful arrest and all that. And also now what issue because of a police for. Then Medina MP and semi by. We'll look at all that. Actually, about quickly on this line.
I think Apostle nani contention is it should be holistically applied. My yen say asofo mrano iti asofo in one way. Itia politicians and also in another. Yeah, but now say we are shifting, the police administration is shifting focus on the religious bodies and I feel that Odampare and the police administration it should be a holistic approach towards the applications of the law. But
also for Apostle cancer and no problem be any who until say or the buyer say in an attempt say obekeb sa and near my coso religious circle no so say one neck careful because said they have the mass support no it could be interpreted to mean say we do any could see religious and no how but that's why I mean no
once there is a balanced application of the law irrespective of a politician or a religious person and the religious body will not interpret it to mean say what to one so because there is we see
No, but what is all kind of say? Religion is the opium of the masses. Say the karmas come maybe and say you give it to them, they become intoxicated, and thereafter whatever you say, no, they take it. And to the society, then and for one send the sophobia also police for coach. You see every church member mass say, hey. I mean, that is why now so for will caution say
politicians almost they'll rise when you attack our own leader
and no we can say in applying way you know say one and careful so it got to a point where it will become difficult to even I
get the understanding that the scenario that applies with the religious bodies also applies with the politicians. Just apply the laws as they are, equally and balanced.
And celebrities as well.
And media people.
But before I there is an area of contention. I have a little contention. I think today, and I don't, by saying so, I don't see primacy of knowledge in the subject of public, but it's in relation to the Apostle Kai. I think the church. I think the church is a church. Sorry, it's a public place.
Yes, or not the kind of
and that laws are deal with people, relationship among people in the public space. Applies in the church.
I understood him to mean say
public
ministers have privileges.
But the privileges are not absolute. The privileges are not absolute. They may have qualified privileges, but the privileges may not be absolute.
They won't be, but once they have it.
Yeah, okay. And then you do her. Then we will see.
But the church place, the church room
is a public.
Willing himself is not a private.
Yeah, that is what I mean.
But for purposes of application of the law, to publish is to utter in the presence of another. Once I utter in the presence of you, I have published. And if somebody, a media person, conveys that and republish, it is all captured in the law. Today I saw
that you are banning prophecies. That is what you are saying.
No, but prophecy itself is not in contention. It's about what flows from that prophecy.
But from what he's saying, there are no questions in action.
Oh, no, what I heard they say, they were talking about Maka. Almost Kucha. Kucha, because you may understand them. But one my very cogent reason say, what about womb that dances? You see visible, huge. Yeah, and now I know ye won krofo a ye from donko a na first ne ye wo ye wo bateta ma ye se wa no abanti be ma mark ne atetew donko fo pli e wo police ne ade a na me ka se bia anka ne na na omukọ no na we no mba ye ntino but
antiquated rules na
no excuse be a prophet
no excuse we dey trust
and but ye bad issue no so se are ho the kind of agony ye wo fase no we no mo FM no are ho pa. Hi, good evening. Awuni Achireba, Enye on this issue. Awuni.
Lawyer. Material submissions may be brief, and it is very interesting. But maybe student I'm in school. Me meeting that's what problems visa. So maybe I'll come from that perspective. But I mean, can't say we. Forms now and you got form now the criteria get it right. The posturing or the education you gave was wrong. Form now is 100 cities. Card just to help you launch into the system. Oto we and son I fail form now. The catcher will say we say ya unqualified we say ya to say the okoto student former ye chira na.
Oh, is that why it is?
Yeah, that is how it is. Let's clarify that. Yes,
I don't want to assume say sanity. Other than that, they publish I'm publish your newspaper eligibility criteria before you even go and buy
thank
the
you.
forms. So withdraw your statement.
No. It's not still for withdrawal. No. This is the point. The impression was created that Okoto form now. Will say won't qualify. Publication no. Yeah, preceding the purchase of the NHS, so it could be published in the newspaper.
Yes.
But Okoto form now. Obi we crassy or say what is a top forms. Ghana Hanum Nipa doesn't kind of graphic.
Oh, ba alcohol ya no.
Did the audience say, oh yeah, this a top forms.
No, ba won to
form na.
Africa be na ko online akọ apply.
Men kasa won to mean kind. Me see Nipa do say na kind. It's not that own to mean kind. They can read. But the point I'm making is form na bakra e obi na free obi ka kire no. Say oh you see forms na biaba. You get it? Forms na biaba na ma me ko pay binto. So it is only when you have bought and you are applying that these rules, guidelines are given to you.
Now that's why I disagree with you, because me na make us as a make eligibility criteria a condition precedent. And you know, answer now we decide to say make police. There was also who say when they qualify to apply to be a police person. Publish it. National daily say age limit way untumi go beyond ye here qualification the go ti me madwen me say ansa na we decide say we koto form po no now him say me qualify na say me qualify
you see
and you know we decide say we 50 years now we apply na nye professional ade na ade ko when they have set the age limit say be 24 years who would you blame? Why would you blame the system?
Lawyer, I come again forcefully with a submission that say Nipa do say minister wo abusia o makoto form ni bia.
It's not about abusia. I'm insisting on this because you were emphatic say mama education wrong men withdraw and I mean put it to you say the education that I gave is in consonance with the publication we are proud to say so don't create impression say until so say qualification you won't publish
no this is the point
they do the publication
I laid the foundation say no it was even put out from the submissions say they tell you the specifications. There is difference between the publications which comes earlier and when you are buying what do you call it, brochure. Once you go university forms your brochure, but even before you get the brochure you have paid for the forms.
No, but they do publications.
They do
to advertise.
I've not disputed that. I've not disputed the published specifications, the published requirements,
which you ought to have knowledge before you apply.
No, Namika say in our setting, we say
what is setting a bum.
Your setting can that is the perspective.
You use your setting to justify why you said wrong education.
You see, maybe to put it Serbia, it was wrong education was a bit harsher, but I still.
No, it is not informed by the facts on the ground. That is what I want you to appreciate.
That is what is informed. I'm saying, why is it not informed by the facts on the ground?
No, because impression should not be created, sir. People are suffering. Obi Oha, or not there. A year first say or share immigration for Atari. And see why say whatever it takes. I want to be an immigration person.
Yeah.
Okay, so that person no what publisher say or be or qualified by man height in your ban height in age limit I funny way until Omoka or campus say open call as a professional age omo could be 30 to up to 30 something nina ewo. But obi ever decide send na can say one other semen ko try me luck ebi Obi bad say there's a way to pay money to bribe my way through. Oh, can say many problem. But to say nim say before mbekwa call yes form na there na make say
no make us say okoto form na ye nkyere wo say when now here to before you buy the forms.
Because they have done publication informing you.
Listen,
so before you buy the form, this is what you.
And I have told you, sir, where do they do the publications? Daily Graphic.
Dailies, yes.
That is what I have known the publications
That's
to be.
That's why they do national dailies.
Daily Graphic. The point is, how many people read these dailies?
Okay.
Oh, you get it? So many people do not read. Few read and tell friends, relatives, and the message gets spread. Forms naba, police forms aba, immigration forms aba, fire service forms aba. Now I call pay biato. Okotona, unse dintra ya sebe kan bibi. Osenka okona anke scrutinizing or before he buys the forms. And I will say nene predators how many be a days and a months no de beton wi. But lawyer hono kra you see say obisa say how many months and now how many weeks no be on the beton wi. And yet the same thing and they have only earmarked about 2 weeks to do this, and they will finish. And they say if they can use 2 weeks to scrutinize people, to get people screened, so they could equally use the 2 weeks to scrutinize them and get the right people buy the forms. So that is one element. Asemba Kwame person mechanic say it is always good to have a large pool of people to do your selection from, and that Nipane does one. It should not be a worry for us, because you get the best out of the best only when you have many of the people applying. On whom the best from you can get the.
So the scenes that you see, you are excited.
You say
Nipana who saw more sunlight it excites you,
and not that it excites me, but what I mean is that from that large gathering, we are able to sieve and get the best from them. Omo committed, omo fit for it. Sometimes we may be looking for a certain number. Na be a 2,000. Maybe a 2,005 will be nearby, and maybe a 2,100 be 2,001 be nearby. Nam say number is 180. You may be compromising some of the standards just so you can make the number. But when omodos one, you will be strengthening, and now you heighten the standards to get the best from that. My problem is with the payment of 100 cedis for the forms. Adentina security services on portals. You should be able to apply. Bio internet. The oka also one send to internet. No apply.
Na free.
Who apply adanu dra na yakwa scrutinize. Yakwa screening whatever. Na you. Then you begin your training. That money now mutiano. And na say informing the desire to sell many forms for people
to make more
money. And very bad. Job and a bigger problem. You crew job some thing. Be you school 10 years. That's what if Nana minu ya sabe can be share. Or say a tongue.
We school by university. And 10 years on TV.
10 years.
And you're worrying to you.
Very worrying.
At least something you also university education when you could start something small B2.
Oh, you see so cover, but be a mobile money be no but no any desired job. You go school say kwa pejuma. Desired job. Job are paying. Na commensurable with knowledge akwa. That is what it is. I am your phone na say o man no. And you drew baby you drew. Omo pension nenti say. They had it better. And then why did they make it loose like this? See student in UA school onko onye entrepreneur. We are all not entrepreneurs. Universities now set up on do they all teach entrepreneurs?
No, but you have to
all students are not taught entrepreneurs. Or that be me I have read entrepreneurship. I just read it in school. It was a course I read in a particular semester. I think I've read it on 2 occasions. I've read it in the first degree. I've read it in my second degree. Lawyer, not everybody is an entrepreneur. So we should get this right. Obo Honma is a good starter. He can put up something to start, but he cannot sustain his business. Obo Honma, ya started business you know, or no the obetimi sustaining running the business. Obia won the capacity. So say yes, you business, business. we will be living in a state of delusion. Now, student our use school aba. Yeah, okay, national service, a man of 599, not even up to 600. Even on first Canadian business, now say more especially when you yourself have pointed. I say, even getting business set up, processes are from so tedious. So that in itself does not encourage the setting up of a business.
But is it also not the case if you ready say we are buying agencies and institutions be more creative means be or more edible young entrepreneurs to set up businesses?
Politicians and can we be money there. I have had occasion to listen to two friends. Yeah, my apply be almost NEP or so, NEIP or so.
National entrepreneur.
No more ye be some workshop be. They presented their proposals. They baby drew and they still had their names changed for others to take place to take their place.
Not fair.
Yes. So Abayana cannot to me and Drew Biaso. And because of that, there is favoritism along the line.
Of course.
A man for ye be free and those things will exist when the competition is high. And that is what people go through.
Okay.
So but what I want to put across, and I say, graduates na yabano, and I graduates na ma graduate to Moabano. Or musica someone yet. Or Masetna yet. And that old catcher say, or no parliamentarian now, or can say, or Monkoye business. Minister now 2 hours, or Monkonkoye entrepreneurship. No. Nakatuya ba compekra and Bosome ba dear. And dear my graduate bia. And cannot quite enough to turn the life of that graduate around.
Okay.
And so waji only loto kiosk or no sani pano on establish a loto kiosk. And for obi grant name. So it's about time.
No, but global trends are very quickly. I mean, call Doctor. Global trends are very because if you have been monitoring technology, very say no. The reality, reality. I was here started doing when I say computers, and artificial intelligence. Very even where I come, we are so more sophisticated system. No, amount for area line or my job because you might first no. If you a company, then you pay 100 number, and then we just technology, no. If you are nipa for money,
today people work from the house.
Exactly. So if you are innovative, there, I know better if you are.
I know you the curriculum design for human resource development. Yeah, students, what do you call it? Schools, universities, no, produce. So that ought to be re-looked at. But say accounting for marketing for no entrepreneur any other sa mo for almost saying liberal studies for no mo gumu chao almost on political science and then they running those political science programs law
no but so we political science Awuni why we political science first degree now try say get top adi because be some few months training be in IT or something it equips you something different to take you to a different level. Oh, but say obitifie where we first degree. We say on this score the best at BBA. Me wa the master say be $2. Oh, we in the some masters we onya adwuma no start another masters paying so much. 10 years. That's still now anyway.
Lawyer the example of my the exception.
Okay.
Me go school. Me first degree. I'm a dog by day. That was how I made money to look to cater for myself. University. Maybe I'm call service, maybe national service. I had to take loans to go for my masters. The dollar now. Okay, come on, we be no more fear. We be no. Yeah, you feel crazy. You need be a yabre. Na me papa tikoko. Oh, kuku na se hono no. Ne thinking nessa ne bana UA school. Watimi I bra kwa UA university there. He should be working and feeding himself and even taking care of that's
a reasonable expectation.
So I know there unu anam go omukondru baby a wona nyame kra abo mo adru baby wadru. And this is the problem of the masses. They all can dollars near the day say politicians he may know making money in that.
Of course you have a point in there.
And so anya for no dosun na anya for no dosun na wosen kay leaders political leaders na dwene ye ho hwe Yasabema analysis be. You turn 100,000 forms scrap. It gives us 10 million. Nana do ko be a shoe factory or in the area or no a chim area or me if you 6.2 million cities and do 10 million. 2 million. It was celebrated. Says we the bia afibia ye ton form no egi says kano IGF
There's not a legitimate question. Mami